At 18 years old, I did something I regret every single day. I shouted at my mother, "I don't need you anymore." Then, I packed my bags and ran away with a boy I thought I loved. For 6 years, I disappeared from her life. The first few months with my boyfriend felt like a beautiful dream. We rented a small room in the big city. We talked about our bright future every night. I truly believed I had found real happiness and freedom. But dreams don't last forever. After 1 year, his true colors began to show. He started coming home very late. He spent more time with his friends drinking alcohol. He began shouting at me for small things. And then he took all the money we had saved and disappeared without saying goodbye. From that moment, my real nightmare began. I had no money, no proper education certificate, and no skills. I washed dishes in dirty restaurants. I slept in tiny, cold rooms. Many nights, I thought about calling my mother. I missed her warm food. I missed her gentle voice. I missed her hugs. But my pride was still too strong. I told myself again and again, I made my choice. I cannot go back now. I have to be strong. 6 long, painful, and lonely years passed like this. I became extremely thin. My face looked tired and older than my real age. I had changed many jobs: dishwasher, cleaner, waitress, and even street vendor. Life kept beating me down, but I kept surviving. Then, one freezing winter night, I became deathly sick. High fever, no strength to even stand. I thought, this is it. I'm going to die alone. In that dark moment, I finally broke. I picked up the phone and called my mother with shaking hands. "Mom, I'm sorry. I was wrong. I have nothing. I'm dying." I expected her to shout. I expected her to cry. But instead, her voice came through the phone, soft, full of tears, but full of love. "Anna, my baby, I've been waiting for you for 6 years. Tell me where you are. I'm coming right now." The next morning, my mother traveled 8 long hours by bus. When she saw me, thin, weak, and broken, she didn't scold me. She didn't say, "I told you so." She just ran to me, hugged me so tight, and whispered, "Welcome home, my daughter." From that day, she took care of me like a baby. She cooked for me, stayed awake when I had fever, and never once complained about the pain I caused her. One quiet evening, I asked her the question burning in my heart. "Mom, why do you still love me? After everything I did, why?" She smiled gently, touched my hair, and said, "Because my love for you has no conditions, Anna. I loved you when you were inside me. I loved you when you were a stubborn teenager. I loved you even when you broke my heart. Real love doesn't disappear when you make mistakes. That is unconditional love." At that moment, my heart completely broke open. I cried like a child in her arms. All the pain, regret, guilt, loneliness, and suffering came pouring out. My mother just held me tightly and cried with me. From that day, my life changed completely. I went back to college in the evening classes. I studied very hard. I started working as an assistant teacher for young children. I took care of my mother every single day. When she became older and her knees started hurting, I was the one who massaged her legs every night. When she got sick, I was the one who stayed awake beside her. Today, my mother is 68 years old. We still live together happily in our house. Every morning, I wake up early and make hot tea for her. Every evening, we sit outside, hold hands, and talk about life. Sometimes we laugh about old memories. Sometimes we cry a little. But most importantly, we are together again. Now, I understand the greatest truth in life. Unconditional love doesn't say, I love you if. It says, I love you even when. It forgives without any limit. It waits patiently without anger. It heals deeply without asking for anything in return. If you are listening to this story right now, and there is someone in your life you have hurt, or someone who has hurt you, please remember my mother's love. Don't wait too long. Pick up the phone. Say sorry. Forgive. Love while you still can. Because in the end, the only thing that truly matters is love. Especially the love that stays, even when we run away.